Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. My name's Jason, I roam bearded, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't yet already, take a second, hit that subscription button for us. It means a lot to see those numbers grow. Gives us validation that we're actually giving you some content that's educational, entertaining, useful to you guys. So if you do that for us, thank you. So today we're going to talk about tires. More specifically, we're going to talk about the ProComp AT sport tires that we're running on our rig here. So we're running a 35 by 12.5 on 18-inch wheels. I run these tires at about 42 to 45 pounds on the highway and around 20 pounds on the trail. We've got about 35,000 miles on these right now. We rotate a full-size spare into the mix, so if you calculate it out, a 60,000 mile tire, which is what these are, you should be able to get a life of about 72,000 miles out of the full set. We got 35,000 miles on these. Let's take a look at their half-life, see how they're holding up, and yeah, go from there.
Let me hear your war cry.
Okay, so one of the things that sold me on these tires was a 60,000 mile tire life. A lot of the all-terrain and MT mud-terrain tires out there are actually running about 50,000 miles. So you get an extra 10,000 miles, kind of, you know, that means a lot, especially when you're dumping a lot of money into a good set of tires. So yeah, 35,000 miles on them so far, and this one back here, just taking a closer look at it. The sidewall here, the sidewall bites, they've got just a little bit of wear on them. Nothing significant, nothing unnatural at all. I can see just the tiniest micro cracks maybe in some of these edges here. But as far as chunking goes, a tiny little chunk here. Do have a little chunk right there. So just very, very minor. I run these things at 20 pounds on the trail. I'm running them 20 pounds today. We've gone over some pretty rocky, you know, white chalky rock. So you can see how much of this tire is actually getting beat up by the trail here. All this white edge here. So definitely, you know, these tires are definitely taking a beating. And so far, this one right here is holding up really well, I feel like. All right, this one here currently running up front, kind of seeing the same thing as the last one. Normal wear on the outside edge of on the outside tire bites. Very minor cracking. I don't even know if you can call it cracking, but yeah, it's very minor. Very minor chunking. So looks like this tire is also holding up real well. Put a little Lincoln in there upside down, tread left, it's up to his nose, so top of his head's covered up. There was a little lip here, probably signifies about the half-life of the tread, so that little bit of lip is still there. I feel like they're actually not quite worn halfway for being at their halfway mileage, so I feel like they're holding up pretty well. All right, the other front tire here, and I'm not seeing anything excessive on this one either. Yep, just a minor chunk here or there. Looking at the inside's really good shape, so I feel like the sun beating down on the outside is actually causing a little bit of extra dryness, extra wear. Find those extra little minute cracks in there, whatnot, but the inside's looking like brand new. So, but overall, yeah, this tire also is looking really well. We are deflated down to 20 pounds, and we're leveled up for camp here. So you can see that nice little bulge right there. It's working. And tire 4, back driver side. Yeah, we're looking at the same. Just I think there's a minor chunk over here. The same little wear on the bites, sidewall bites. Otherwise, yeah, nice even wear. Looking pretty good. Got a little. This one's got a little chunk taken out here on the top, but no, they are looking really good. So then I've got the full size spare mounted up underneath. Been rotating it in and out. I did have an alignment issue not too long ago, a couple months ago, I guess, where I didn't feel the alignment was off, but other than a minor little shimmy when I was fully loaded and say hit a certain, I don't know, certain road type or certain corner or something, you might feel the truck kind of sway back and forth a little, but it wasn't very significant. However, when I did take a moment to inspect the tires, I did see some excessive wear coming on the opposite tire over here. It wore on the inside pretty significantly. So I went ahead and changed that tire out, put that down as a spare. We're just gonna leave that spare as a spare for now. So I might have shrunk my overall 72,000 mile life on them, but either way, these have been pretty fantastic for us so far. They bite when I need them to bite. They've been great on the snow, the sleet, rain, ice, sand, rock, slick rock, mud. Yeah, these things have seen it all and have gotten us through pretty much everything. So I have yet to have to use any sort of recovery on this rig itself. We've used it on other people's, but so far either I'm not trying hard enough to get this thing stuck, or the tires are actually doing a well enough job to keep us rolling. So another cool thing with ProComp, I don't know if they're paired up with them or teamed up with them or not, but I bought these things on special through 4-Wheel Parts 2 years ago. So they oftentimes run some really great deals on their tires. Buy 3 get 1 free, or 25% off basically. So it was a good deal at the time, and I don't know. I'd say they've worn very well. I'm satisfied with them. So maybe they'll work out for you too. Okay, so there you have the half-life review on the ProComp AT Sport tires. Like I said, 35, 12.5 on 18s. Very minor wear, pretty normal wear, I feel like, for half-life. Very minor chunking. I kind of expected more, some of the rocky places that we deflate these things into. But yeah, to be quite honest with you, they're holding up very well. I'm super satisfied with them. So if it's something that you guys are researching for yourself, I can definitely recommend these tires for your rig as well. So, you know, we're gonna run these things down to probably 75% life before we decide to replace them. I won't hesitate to put these on there a second time. However, if you've got a tire you want to recommend, certainly shoot down a comment down below. Let me know what that is. We're probably gonna start researching and looking into what the next rubber is that keeps us on the trail and on the road. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that thumbs up for us if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we're gonna see you next time right here on Rome Bearded. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's call it good. Let's get out of here.